NBA draft guru, Mike Schmitz. Thank you so much for being back with us, Mike. I want to learn just more about all of the prospects playing this March, but let's start here. Which prospect to you is the most exciting for NBA fans?
It's Cade Cunningham. Listen, if you like step back threes, 6'8" point guards, 40-point games, game winner after game winner, he's your guy. He's the Luka Doncic of college basketball. When you talk about his positional size, his ability to get to his spots, he can score it at all three levels. He makes everyone around him better. And I went out to Stillwater to spend some time with him, and I was blown away at his mentality. I thought I was talking to an NBA veteran. He has this unshakable confidence about him. And experts didn't even think that this team would be in the NCAA tournament. And here they are doing as well as they have. So I love Evan Mobley. He's the next unicorn big. I love Jalen Suggs, his energy, his defensive intensity. But I'm going with Cade Cunningham, the projected #1 pick.
Oh, he is going #1, and I'm going to double down on that. I talked to my good friend Rashard Phillips, and he said his game mimics Grant Hill. I watched him throughout conference, and he's on point. This kid is a future star in the making. He could attack the basket, high IQ, very mature. He's strong. He could get buckets from the three-point line. He got great mid-range, great handle, and he's so mature. He is a grown man. He will be the #1 pick.
You guys are comparing him to Grant Hill and Luka Doncic. That is heady stuff. So, Paul, what is it like to be, say, Cade Cunningham? What is it like to be hooping in the tourney, knowing every scout is watching you and your draft stock rests on how you do?
Well, it's an exciting time of the year because so much of your fortune depends sometimes on the tournament. Not in his case, though. But, you know, this is a time where no matter what you've done during the regular season, when you come out in the tournament and you play well, everybody forgets that. And it's the big stage. I've seen guys that probably wasn't in the first round go first round because they had great tournament success. And so this is what every player's dream is, to come in the tournament under the big lights. All the scouts are there, all the coaches, all eyes are watching. So this is your chance. If you haven't made for your name for yourself by now, here's your chance.
Right.
And that's what the tournament is all about.
I love seeing that old Paul Kansas video. I can't get enough of that. So, Mike, who do you think the prospect is? Who will be most affected by the tournament? Who do you think might make the biggest jump in the mock drafts this March from his tourney performance?
It's Herbert Jones from Alabama. I was just in Nashville at the SEC tournament, and he was the best player all 3 days, and he's one of the most versatile prospects in this entire draft. He's 6'8", 7'1" wingspan. He defends all 5 positions for them, and they're the second best defense in the entire country. And then he'll bring the ball up offensively. He plays point guard. He makes everyone around him better. He needs to improve as a perimeter shooter, but we have him as a projected second-round pick right now. And if he leads Alabama to the Final Four, I think you're going to start to see his name creep up draft boards just because of his winning impact and his versatility.
All right, so Mike, which team has the most NBA caliber prospects on its roster?
It's Gonzaga. They have 2 projected top 10 picks. When you look at Jalen Suggs, a projected top 5 pick, and then Corey Kispert as well, who we have at number 10. With Suggs, I look at a Drew Holiday type of toughness in him, a guy who loves to defend, who plays with incredible energy. He's explosive in the open court. He's a big-time shot maker. We saw him against BYU in the WCC final. He's not afraid of the moment. And then Corey Kispert has a little bit of Joe Harris to him, a guy 6'7", great positional size. He's tough, shooting 44% from 3, made 9 threes in a game earlier this year. And then they have some long-term prospects as well. So Gonzaga has the most prospect-laden team in this tournament.